Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. I was going to do a quick video to show you how simple it is to convert a wind-up Commodore Vanderbilt to an electric Commodore Vanderbilt. So if you've been following the series, you know that I buy these 400 engines. They're plastic, just to get the motor out of them. Now this motor is a double reduction motor. It's the same motor that's in the Marx 666. The 400 motor is a universal replacement for any other Marx motor. So you can pick these things up really cheap. In this case, it was $5.50. I picked the wind-up for $10. So total cost so far is $15. And in just 5 minutes, we're going to have a really nice running Commodore Vanderbilt. So I'll show you how to do this. You take out the mounting screws for the wind-up motor. This is really straightforward and really simple to do this. I've already taken out the one on the other side. So you take out the motor, and if you notice, the electric motor and the wind-up motor dimensionally are identical. Just this one is run on a spring, and this one, of course, is electric. So what we're going to do is we're going to snag this front mounting bar. Now the mounting bar is held to the chassis of the motor with these little tabs that just come up through a slot, and they're twisted. So to untwist them, you take a pair of needle nose pliers, grab that tab, and just give it a quick twist to straighten it out, and that mounting bar comes right off. So we're done with the wind-up motor. So we set the wind-up motor aside. Now we take the electric motor and do exactly the same thing. Twist tabs, and we just straighten them out, pull the crossbar off, and replace it with the crossbar from the Commodore Vanderbilt. Put it over the tabs. You notice the light bulb's still in it. You don't even have to take the light bulb out. This is really simple to do. Grab the tab and give it a quick twist. Same thing with the other side. And that's it. So now we take the Commodore Vanderbilt with the electric motor now, slide it into position just like we were going to put the electric motor, the wind-up motor, back in it. Line up one of the screw holes. Start the first screw. Don't tighten it yet, just start it. That way you have a lot of wiggle room on the other side. Line up the opposite screw hole, which is right there, I think. Put the screws in. And there you have an electric Commodore Vanderbilt. So it only takes about 5 minutes to do this conversion. These things run really well. These 400s have really nice motors in them, and you can get these things dirt cheap. I haven't paid more than $10 for one of these things, and I've got, I don't know, probably 9 of them. And I buy them just to get the motors to do things just like this. So I've gone from a $10 wind-up Commodore Vanderbilt to now what is a $15 electric Commodore Vanderbilt. So what I'll do is, let me swing the camera over here. I've got a consist at the end of the track. So a new engine went from being a wind-up to now being a really nice running electric Commodore Vanderbilt. So it'll start in reverse, of course. Go forward now. So as you see, that plastic-bodied 400 is now a running Commodore Vanderbilt. So total cost so far is $15 to make this. You cannot buy this for $15 running like this on eBay. And of course, the nice thing about them is you can get them cheap, so you can then begin to do things to them, to customize them. So what I do is fill in the slot where the brake was and where the winding key go with epoxy putty. Works just like Bondo. File it down, sand it, and repaint it, and you have a custom Commodore Vanderbilt. So you can do this with almost any Marx engine. Any wind-up, you can put an electric motor in. But the nice thing about it, of course, is that the Commodore Vanderbilt, you can get a broken wind-up really, really cheap. Sometimes $6, $10, things like that. On a really, really regular basis. They're on eBay all the time. Cheap because they don't work. And yet you have the basis for a really, really nice Commodore Vanderbilt just by installing the electric motor out of a plastic 400. And like I said, this is exactly the same motor that's in the 666. It's a double reduction motor, so you have lots of power in this little engine. So I'll run it around one more time. Starts in reverse, of course. So as you can see, that little engine is just absolutely humming. All right, so a really simple way to get a nice electric Commodore Vanderbilt for $15. That's the total cost of this so far. I paid $5.50 for the wind-up 400, or the plastic 400. And like I said, I buy these regularly just to get that motor out of them. So a $10 wind-up and a $5 electric locomotive made of plastic, and we now have an original wind-up Commodore Vanderbilt circa 1938. That's pretty neat. So I just wanted to do a quick video to document this. A really inexpensive way to get a Commodore Vanderbilt, and then with a little bit of work, you have a really nice custom engine for a really bargain price. So I just wanted to do a video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.